What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about MLMs, and I don't know like everything about MLMs. I've never been in an MLM, I'll say that first. Someone has tried to recruit me, which I mean, I'm sure a lot of us have, and that was a couple years ago, back when I didn't know anything about MLMs, and right when I heard I'd have to pay money, I was like, no thanks. I was just always against having to pay money. I'm like, why would I have to pay money to start something? And I had no idea it was an MLM. I don't know what this is. So let me also say real quick before we get started, these are my opinions. Don't come for me. Entertainment purposes only. I am not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to bully anyone. I'm not trying to do any of those things, okay? This is my opinion. In this video, I'm just gonna kind of go over some stuff. I wanna show you a screenshot I have of a message I got from someone that I thought was hilarious. It just shows how copy and pasted everything is, and it's just unbelievable. And just a few other things. I want to also make a video showing an actual video of someone that lives here, but she has not added me back on Facebook yet. I actually unadded her a long time ago, and I wanted to add her back again because I can't see the video and I want to screen record the video. Her face will be blurred out. I will always blur out people's faces if I ever react to videos, and their names will be blurred out. You won't see anything like that. So whenever we get to it, you'll see it here, but you won't see any of that info. I don't want anyone to attack anyone. That is definitely not my intention. I just want people to know more about this. I am so shocked when I go on Facebook and I can go to certain people's Facebooks and look at their friends and just see so many distributors with different MLMs, and it's just like, what the hell? I don't understand how people do not know more about this and are still in this stuff. I don't know if they realize all the negative stuff about MLMs or if they just don't care. It's really mind-boggling to me. So let's get started. I'm just gonna go through some of the screenshots I have here and just kind of talk about them. None of this is gonna be talking about a specific MLM company today. I think it'd be cool to make videos like that, but I really don't have a lot of MLM people on my social media. I usually unfriend them because it's really annoying, and I don't like getting those type of messages. I always will block, or I will just, not gonna lie, actually someone did unfriend me because I reacted to one of their posts and just laughed at it because it's just funny. Some people only post MLM related things and it is insane. This first one, I'm sure you've seen a lot of these ones, and I don't know when she posted this, but I know that you're not allowed to make income claims, or I don't think you're even allowed to say how much you can make per month, so I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to have this up. But it says, hello, my name is blah, 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 and I'm 18 making money from my phone on my time. You can join me right now for only $49 till the 31st. Make your own hours. Make $500 to $20,000 a month from your phone. Eligible for a 15K bonus if you join now. Must be 18 plus. Have access to Wi-Fi. Be coachable. Have a positive attitude. What I find funny is, like I said, I don't think that they can make claims like this anymore, like make $520,000. I feel like that's a typo, but maybe not. A month from your phone, blah, 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 blah. She posted this other one, the same girl that posted this. I'm gonna pop up the other one right here. Also posted this, and I'm gonna have to blur out her face totally. And I'm gonna read what it also says on her post. It says, to those who think it's a scam, this so-called scam just paid me. I was skeptical too. Now I'm 18 making an income from Facebook and Instagram. This extra income has helped me with my child and just personal stuff in general. I get to stay home with my baby, and that's all I can see because I'm pretty sure this is now deleted. I can't find it on her page, and probably because she wasn't allowed to make this claim. But if you actually look at it, I'm gonna try to zoom it in as much as I can. It says, It Works Pay has sent you a payment, and it says amount, and anyone else kind of think that that looks like it's like $60, like 60.00 or something like that, because I'm pretty sure it's not 6,000, like pretty sure. I mean, I'm not trying to say that, I mean, maybe it is, but if you look at it, it just doesn't seem like it's 6,000. That's just my opinion. That's all I gotta say. I see a lot of people that do stuff where they do that and then they cross it off, and it's just weird to me. I don't understand it. And if it was like even 600, that's not a small amount of money, but if you think about it, that's still not like minimum wage for a full month of money. You know what I mean? Now 6,000 will be good, but it's kind of hard to believe it's 6,000, because if it was 6,000, it would say 6,000 dot like the change, not just 6,000. I mean, it's highly unlikely it's just 6,000 exactly without .00. There'd be way more numbers, you know what I mean? So I'm almost sure that it's 60 something. Looks like there's 4 numbers there. I just wanted to pop that up because I find it funny that this other post showed between 500 to 20,000, but I don't think you met that threshold. Just saying, not trying to be rude, I'm just saying that's weird to me. And how can they even say that it's between 500 to 20,000? Like what? Not everyone makes 500 a month on there. Look at the income disclosure. It's like, what? So weird. Let's move on from that. This next one I just find really funny. It says, 3 mascara orders. I will pour a cup of water on my head. 5 mascara orders. I will splat an egg on my head. 7 mascara orders. I will dump a bag of flour on my head. 10 mascara orders. I do all 3. I'm not sure how much these mascaras are. I think this is unique. Pretty sure this is this is unique. And I'm sure it's pretty expensive, but it's so weird to me that people post stuff like this. In my opinion, I don't really want to see someone do this. Like, it's not going to make me want to spend money on mascara. You know what I mean? But I don't think it worked. I never saw her post anything about it. But I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. I wanted to throw it in there. It's like, it just seems a little desperate, but not bad. Like, I don't feel like this is trying to take advantage of people because at least they're paying for something, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to throw that in there because I just found it comical. Here's one, and I believe this is also unique, and I'm gonna try to, how am I gonna do this? For this picture, I'm gonna blur out her face except for her eyes and the words, because I don't even know who this girl is. I don't think this was from her account. I think it was shared from someone, but I still don't want to take the risk of putting their face. I just feel rude doing that, and I don't want to do that to anyone. But I believe this is also unique. It says primer and no primer in my fave 4D mascara. So what I first want to say is, I guess they're talking about their primer. I know that a lot of people like them, and I've never tried them, so I'm not going to say that I don't like them. The whole point is I don't like the structure of these things. I don't think it's right. A lot of people fail at these things. You can go look at the incomes. That's the whole thing, okay? It's not that I hate all the products. A lot of people talk about that, okay? It's not just about the products. It's really not. It's about the whole structure of it, and it's just wrong, okay? It's just wrong. So it shows primer and no primer. And personally for me, I mean, this mascara actually looks like it does great, not gonna lie. But in my opinion, I think the no primer one looks a lot better. Yes, it looks less dark, but if you actually zoom in on this photo, that looks really like, I don't know, not kind of like clumpy-ish almost. I don't know, too much. I've been noticing a lot of people that are in these things, their mascara is really long, but also looks like spiders, like scary spider legs. I don't know. Have any of you guys noticed that too? So personally, I think the no primer looks better. I mean, the lashes still look super long. They don't look as clumpy. It's obviously still their product, but I just wanted to throw that in there because I thought it just was weird. I was like, man, I really like the other one better. I think they just look more natural. I don't know. I know it's all personal preference. To me, I don't really like that crunchy lashes look, like where it just looks so thick, and oh my god, I'm sure that's a bitch to take off too. Oh god, I hate taking mascara off. I don't wear a lot of mascara. You can see it though, I'm wearing some, but they don't look like that. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I personally wouldn't want to wear that. You do you. Like I said though, it's not the products I don't like, it is the whole structure of the thing. I just find it gross. Here's another one. Pop it up right here for you. This is someone else. This is weird. I'm gonna read this, it's a little long. It says, help me fill these in. Surprise these babes with an order. If your friend sells Scentsy, try it. If your friend sells It Works, try it. If your friend sells Pampered Chef, try it. Never heard of that one. If your friend sells Party Light, try it. I haven't heard of a couple of these. If your friend sells Tory Bell lashes, try them. If your friend sells Young Living, try it. If your friend sells jewelry, try it. If your friend sells Roden and Fields, try it. I'm curious about the jewelry one, because are we talking about a company or if they just sell their own jewelry? I mean, if they just sell their own jewelry, cool. That's their own actual business. But if that's an MLM, I've never heard of it because I don't think it's just called jewelry. But anyways, I'm going to keep reading and I'll give you my thoughts. Moral of the story. If my friend owned a restaurant, guess what? I would eat there. If a friend of mine owned a salon, I would go there. If one of my friends owned a dance studio, I would have my child take lessons there. This is so weird. Next time you walk into a high-end cosmetics store like Sephora or Ulta, think about that friend that's a unique consultant trying to provide a better life for her family. Next time you want to buy a book or study aid for yourself or your children, reach out to the friend that does Usborne or Scholastic books and support them instead of going to a high street store. Okay, let me say something real fast. I don't know what Usborne is, and I know what Scholastic is, but I remember in school we would be able to order books from Scholastic. I'm confused. Is that an MLM? Please let me know down below. I've never heard of that before as an MLM. Anyways, before I finish, I want to talk about a couple things. Just because your friend works for something doesn't mean, first of all, you have to, like, you can support them, but it doesn't mean you need to give your money to your friends. You know what I mean? That's not really what a friendship is about. Just because you're friends with someone, what if you have like 20 friends who are in MLMs? You're just gonna buy everything? My God, you go broke. You know how expensive these things are? You know how overpriced these are because they have to pay the distributors? And for it to say something about Ulta and Sephora, okay, I don't know much about Ulta. I don't really shop there much, but for Sephora, it is pretty pricey. And I like a lot of Sephora products, not gonna lie. I get most of my makeup from Sephora. I just did Sephora haul not that long ago. That's a company where the prices kind of are similar to these other companies' prices, and you already know for sure, if you read the reviews or look up other videos on YouTube, that a lot of people like them. You have a lot of options to choose from. It's not all the same brand. You know what I mean? You don't just go to Sephora and it's Sephora, just Sephora brand, you know? It's also not an MLM. It's not benefiting the people up top. Yes, there are, you know, people up top like a corporation, but the people at work actually get paid an hourly rate. The managers probably get a salary, you know. Everyone gets paid there. It was their choice to get a job. Also, they didn't have to pay to get into it. And there's a lot of things that I just find really off about some of these things. Also, if your friend owned a salon, you would go there. I mean, they're also not an MLM. These are so weird to me. Yeah, if your friend owned a salon, okay, go there. But what if they suck? Then obviously you probably don't want to go there. And a dance studio, also not an MLM. I don't really understand that. But for them to say like, try this, try that. Scentsy, let me say something. I want to touch on something really fast about Scentsy as well. I actually have a couple Scentsy things, not because I bought it. Here's a little mini story for you. I was on a DoorDash order, and this lady had told me where her apartment was, and apparently her apartment number was different because she texted me the correct one, but on the thing it wasn't, and so I didn't realize that. So I was like, I don't see the plant or like the bench that you said to leave it on, and she was really nice. So she's like, oh no, you left it at the wrong one, but that's okay. Can you come back? I was like, or have you left yet? And I was like, I'm still here. I'm just pulling out. She's like, oh, okay. And she comes outside, and I have nothing against this girl. I thought she was so nice, but I didn't know what she was doing. And she runs outside with a goodie bag. She's like, here you go, and hands it to me. I wish I had it to show you guys. And it has Scentsy on it. It has her card, has these little Scentsy like samples, has a couple big size Scentsy things, has car fresheners, and I think there might have been something else in there, and like a pamphlet and whatever. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna be rude. I thought it was nice of her, but then I was like, does she really just give me Scentsy stuff to try to promote herself? I'm not gonna buy it because I even opened the pamphlet and I was like, oh my God, these prices are kind of crazy. You can go and buy stuff like that from Walmart for like $2. You know, like one of those containers, and they have really good smells. I'm not gonna lie, I do that. We have a warmer. But I'm not gonna go buy, oh my God, I even looked, some of their warmers are so expensive. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And I just wouldn't do that. I have nothing against her. I actually thought she was super nice. I felt kind of bad. I was like, man, people that are wrapped up in these things, like they just don't even, you know, like, I don't know. But she was really nice. So I have nothing against her. And I never have anything against these people. I just think it's funny, some of the stuff. I have something I want to show you where, like I said, the message that I got, which was just hilarious. But you know what I mean? Things are just overly priced. So just because your friend is in an MLM does not mean you have to buy from them to show your friendship or your support. You can be a friend and tell them that you don't want to do that. Like, you can be a friend and warn them about things. That is what friends are for. You don't want your friends to get in financial situations that they don't want to be in and realize later that they made a mistake. So this post to me is just so weird. Like, okay, let's read the rest of it. At the end of the day, these big corporations are going to give absolutely nothing back to you. Okay, that's not true either. To you? What do you mean back to you? Am I getting anything back if I buy from one of these people? What do you mean? I don't... What? Corporations have sales too. I only buy from Sephora during their VIB sales, honestly, because it's too expensive. Like, what do you mean they give nothing back to you? Okay, but when you help a small business owner, you're not only helping them, you're also helping put money back into our economy. You guys, you're not a business owner either. Like, you are not a business owner. I hate when people say that. Do you make the products yourself? Or do you hire someone to make the products for you? Do you have a say in what the products are? Were your answers to those yes? No, they weren't. You're not a business owner, okay? You're not. You would be getting full sale of it. You will be getting the profit and paying your employees. If you are the business owner, you are not a business owner. And it's really not your own business. You're not the one taking care of the lawsuits. If you have a lawsuit, you're not the one taking care of any of that stuff, okay? It's not your business. You know, it's not your own business when there are already other, like, thousands of other people doing the same thing as you, working for the same MLM and other MLMs. I mean, you guys aren't all owners of that business. You know, it's just really weird to me. Like, if you look up who is the owner of Arbonne, your name is not going to be the one that pops up, you know? Like, it's not. So that's what I have to say about that. Oh, it also says, but when you help a small business owner, you're not only helping them, you're also helping put money back into our economy. What? You get a very small portion of that money anyways. And a lot of it does go back up to the top and through that whole system, you know? I mean, what do you mean? Buying anything is putting it back into the economy, really, unless it's, you know, like a scam, which... So, I don't know. To me, that doesn't really make much sense either. And then it just ends with, here's some people you can find to buy from, or if you sell any of the following products, even if the company's name isn't there, comment below and I will add your name to the list. So she was just trying to, you know, help everyone out. See, I feel like if this was actually a bunch of people with their own personal businesses that started their own companies, this would be such a great thing to do. But for it to be an MLM, it doesn't make it as great in my opinion. You know, it doesn't make it great at all. That's all I have to say about that one. So I got this message from this girl, and I was able to screenshot it before she removed the message and resent it, and I thought it was hilarious. So she sent it at 5:32 p.m. This has been a couple months, and this is what it says. Hey pretty lady, I'm glad you commented on my post. Oh, I left something out. She said, comment on my post. I think it was like, comment on my post if you want to be entered in for a giveaway. They do that all the time, and then they always say stuff like, oh, you need to do that. It's just ridiculous. So she said, your baby is precious. I don't have a child yet. I'm not pregnant. I don't have a baby. I want to commend you and show you my gratitude. The world is seriously a better place because of your hard work and willingness to keep going despite the amount of stress you are enduring. Oh, I remember what this was. It was just to comment if you're still working during the crisis, which I am. And was. I just do DoorDash and real estate and other crap. You are amazing and so appreciated for all that you do. I mean that deeply, heart. I really wish I could give back in a much larger way. So for right now, I'm doing two things. I'm offering $30 and $35 beauty bags. It'll include a full-size product from me, plus I'll be throwing in some extra self-care goodies that you truly deserve. If you'd like me to get you added, just drop your email. I also am giving the option to sponsor a bag for someone who is currently out of work if the beauty bags aren't for you. If you have someone in mind that could use a little pick-me-up, please let me know. Before I could even respond or anything, she removed the message. I'll pop this screenshot up here and resent the exact same message, but took out that my baby is precious. Because obviously I don't have a baby. And we all know this. It's copy and pasted. All they do is copy and paste stuff. And it's right here, it's pretty obvious. All she did was take out that my baby is precious. It really just makes it feel so fake and just so... like, not rude really, but just not, it doesn't make you feel special at all. I didn't feel special reading this. It just made me laugh. I'm like, you just sent this to someone else who has a baby. And that just makes me even more sad. Like, your baby is precious. You're going, of course they go after people that are mothers and, it's just so, I don't know. I could never do that. I don't know. And I'd be so embarrassed if I accidentally sent that. I had to share that. That was one of the main reasons I was like, man, I really want to make a video because this is the person who just posts so much stuff about her MLM that she's in. That's all I would see. She's the one who unfriended me, who I reacted to one of her posts. I just laughed at it because it was just funny. There is a video I really want to react to, like I said, but I can't see it right now. I've seen it before. My boyfriend had screen recorded it and I thought it was just ridiculous and I wanted to watch it on here with you guys. I know a lot of the people that watched me probably don't really know much about this because I feel like more guys watch me than girls because of you now, and so you might not really know about this, but if you haven't heard of it, this is what it was. That's what it is. People usually lose money in this. Go look up the statistics. Go look up the income disclosure statements. A lot of the companies have them. The FTC now is cracking down on this too. You can report people for making income claims because you cannot guarantee an income in this, okay? People lose money doing this. The majority of people will lose money. Usually the people that don't lose money have a large social media following, got into it years and years and years ago before it became this whole thing and just really took off. I don't think I touched very much on the girl that messaged me, but back before I even knew what it was, she would post stuff and my boyfriend was the one who was like, oh my god, maybe you should talk to her and see what she does. Thanks, Johnny. And because she would post stuff about being on trips, going on vacation, well, the same thing, going on vacations with her boyfriend, being able to work from home, do whatever she wants, not have to worry about anything, make enough money, whatever. And she would post this lavish lifestyle on her Instagram, and he thought, oh my god, maybe you could do this too, blah, blah. She would post about, I make around this much, blah, blah, blah. And then I gave her my number, and she messaged me, and it was like, oh yeah, I just need it to be, it's just $100 and something to start, blah, blah. I'm like, no thanks. And I'm so thankful I didn't do that because I probably would have lost money in that whole thing as well because that just was not for me, and I'm very grateful I didn't do that. It just shows people do post stuff to make their lives seem like, oh, this is so great. They sell the lifestyle, they sell the dream, they want you to be in it for the dream. They don't really usually care about the product as much. I'm not gonna say that not all of them do because a lot of the people on my Facebook are always talking about the products and you need this product, you need this product. I see that all the time. It's crazy. Well, I see it from the same people all the time. It's crazy. Not as much now. I mean, she unadded me. She was the main one. But there's a lot of people. It's just, it's so common. So that's just my opinion. Like I said, this video is all my opinions. If you'd like to see more, I would like to make these type of videos. If any of you ever want me to react to anything you see, let me know. Send it to me. I would love to react to it. I find stuff like this very entertaining. It's hard for me to just go and find stuff. I'm sure I could if I really put in the effort, but I don't want to just react to stuff I've seen other people react to. I want to react to stuff that I haven't seen and that is like new. You know what I mean? And you know, a little bit ridiculous. I don't mind reacting to ridiculous shit. I think it would be fun. So let me know, and let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. Please give this a thumbs up if you haven't already. Please do not fall for something like this. You will most likely lose money. And even if you don't lose money, if you're benefiting, then you're usually benefiting, then you're benefiting off of other people losing money. It's really sad. It's quite gross. I do not recommend doing it. Do not do it. And please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.